I think one of the major civilizational aims of China can still somewhat be summed up by the Emperor Qianlong in the Qing dynasty to the embassy of the British ambassador Lord Macartney. And I know there is a little bit of historical dispute about this phrase, but the Qianlong Emperor said to the British, "We have no need of your trinkets. We have enough of our own goods." They saw themselves, the Qing described themselves as the celestial empire. And I don't, want to oversubscribe to this idea that China is fundamentally isolationist and doesn't really care about, what is going on outside. I think the Chinese have always had this keen sense of the near abroad and how to manage relationships with its neighbors. But I think there is a sense of isolationism in China in which the Chinese would say, there is no reason for us not to dominate every industry that we can get our hands on. They see themselves as having done so before the British Industrial Revolution, and they are a little bit reluctant to put their trust in the Russians. I mean, I'm not an expert on Russia-China relations, but there's certainly been a lot of enmity and rivalry and lack of trust over the years. I don't know how much the Chinese really want to depend on Iran and whether they can really trust that the Americans will not disrupt their shipping lanes. But I think this feeds into this sort of civilizational centrality among the Chinese that they really believe they need to be able to do it all, and they kind of want to be able to close off the doors and the great gates of the celestial empire and be serenely untroubled by the turmoils of the barbarians outside.